Hey everyone, Mr. Voikin here, and we have two more pages of questions in this Unit 5 review, and this one is on graphing linear systems, worksheet A, and what we want to do is take a look at what we've got and what we've got to do. So they've given us one equation right here, and we can see that it is in the standard form. So ax plus by equals c. And I have another one right here, which is also in standard form. And they're asking us down here for a solution. Okay, well, what they're looking for is for us to draw two lines, and wherever they cross, the coordinates, the x and y coordinates right there, is when those two lines have the exact same x and y values. So that is the solution of two lines where they occupy the same sort of coordinates at the same time. Okay, so the easiest way to graph a line is to put it into the slope intercept form. So let's slide over to another page right here where we have a bit more space. So I'm going to take that first, this example, I think it's number 3. Is that what I was looking at before? No, I was looking at number 1, but we're going to do number 3 right here. Okay, so we have two equations, again, also in the standard form. So I'll make this line red and I'll make this line blue. Why are you going all crooked on me? Blue. And we'll put a green dot at our solution. So let's do the work. So again, we have our red line in standard form, but we need to take it to slope intercept form. So 3x plus 7y equals 28. Now what do I want? I want y equals mx plus b. Okay, so what I want is only the y on the left and the mx and the b on the right. Okay, so basically I want that y to stay right there, so I'm going to get rid of the 3x by subtracting 3x from both sides. That's gone. There's my equal sign right there, and I still have 7y on this side. Equals, now if we look at the format, it's mx first, which would be minus 3x, and then the b next, which would be plus 28. Okay, I'm just going to move this over, give ourselves a little bit of working space. Perfect. Okay, and let's fix up that 28. So it looks like a 28. There we go. Now, the only problem is I want just a y on this side. But right here I've got this 7 in front, so I got to get rid of it. This says 7 times y. I do the inverse operation by dividing by 7. And because I divide that term by 7, I also divide this term by 7 and that term by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1, so I have the value of 1y equals, and that's what I want. Now, we look at the coefficient in front of the x, which is our m value, which is the slope. Now, it is a negative 3 over 7. So we can't simplify that, and we don't want to put it into a decimal form. So we're just going to leave it as negative 3 over 7. And that's the way it's usually written, like that, with the negative sort of in front like that. And when I look at the last term, which is 28 divided by 7, it's going to be our constant, which is our b value, which is the y-intercept. 28 divided by 7 is 4. It's a positive 4, so I'm going to say plus 4. Okay, so that is our one equation that we're going to want to use to graph our line. So let's do that. Okay, so what does it say? It says take the equation that we have in the form of y equals mx plus b, and the b happens to be positive 4. So I'm going to put a dot at the positive 4 where it crosses the y axis. And now what is the m? Well, we've gone over this before. It's slope. What is slope? Slope equals rise over run. What is the rise over run? It's the up and down over the left and right, which we really say it's the change in y over the change in x. So that's what m is equal to. So it says negative 3 over 7. So there's two forms of that. It's either negative 3 over 7 or it's going to be 3 over negative 7. So let's plot those. So basically from that point, this one right here, I'm going to go, we'll use this slope right here. It says go down 3, negative 3, and right 7, positive 7. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I get a point right there. So I'm going to take another point and I'm going to put it right there. Now remember, we can also use this other form right here that says go up 3, positive 3, and left 7, negative 7. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get another point right here at left 7 and up 3. I believe it's right there. 1, 2, 3, yes. Okay, now I can draw a line going through all 3 points as accurately and as straight as possible. Put arrows on the end. Okay, now what am I going to do? Well, I need to do the same work, except I need to do it for that blue line. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this on the side, and I'll take all of this work that we did, and I'll sort of shrink it down and move it over to the side. There we go. You go down there. Use you later. Okay, so let's do the work for the blue line, and we want to do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to start off with our equation in general form. 6x plus 7y equals 49. I want to end up with y equals mx plus b, so only the y stays on the left side of that equal sign. Okay, so what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to minus 6x from this side and minus 6x from that side. Cancel. I get 7y equals negative 6x plus 49. I'm going to divide by 7, divide by 7, divide by 7. The 7's cancel, and I'm left with y equals, great, that's what I'm trying to get to, the slope-intercept form, negative 6 over 7x, and 49 divided by 7 is 7, positive 7. So what do? I go to positive 7 and I make a dot. What are the different slopes that I have? Well, it's negative 6 over 7 or positive 6 over negative 7. So let's do the first one. It says go down 6 and then go right 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that actually gets me right back onto that one point that's on that red line. So right here, I've also got a blue dot. So there's a blue dot there and a red dot. Okay, now at this point, I could also go up 6, but I really can't because 1, 2, 3, I'm running out of space. But those 2 points are enough for me to draw this blue line. And now what I'm going to do is draw a line going through those 2 points. Do that again. Sometimes this thing can be a little glitchy. There we go. Ish. Like that and like that. But it is sharing this point. So that is our solution, which is going to be where we said we're going to put a big green dotola. Okay, so what are the coordinates there? Well, the coordinates there are 7 in the x and 1 in the y. So that is our solution, 7, 1. Okay, so there's a lot of work there, but really it's just taking a few small skills and bundling them all together to do a larger, more complex question. Hopefully this helps.